Comfy, cozy, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoons.
So cozy.
Tamagotchi's fed and snoozed.
Say cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
Say cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.
And welcome back to St. Kohzee's Center for Comfy Nostalgia. It is our 25th episode. That means about 6 months of cozy time has passed. And as always, I have with me Kevy the Kid on location in the wilderness, Mr. Sloppy Joe. And I'm Bear. Today for our 25th, we are going to be playing Super Mario World for the entirety of the stream. And we're going to sprinkle in little sweet nothings throughout the broadcast because the three of us spent this week as if it was the 90s. We set that up last week, so we spent the entire week with limited technology, physical media, and no apps and screens and anything like that that's existed in the last 20 years or so. So we'll also sprinkle those little nuggets in for you as we go. Kev, you got any kind of special title cards and things, or?
I do.
Oh.
We have a time warp that we went through this week. So you can see we have the old cell phone. We have Rabdargab. We have the DARE program. We have Zach Morris's cell phone along with Zach Morris. Set tape. Lots of goodies from the 90s that we got here.
I love that Rabdargab drop in there.
Yeah.
Read a book, do a report, get a buck. Wow.
Get a
Just
buck.
paying kids to do book reports. Yeah, and if you think about it, like $1, you got to read an entire book and do a book report. That's like 6 hours of work. So you're making like, I don't know, 5 cents an hour.
Yeah, they were getting us ready.
It's not bad wages for a kid. I mean, you could do worse. You could do worse for child labor. That's
Not much
good.
worse. All right.
What did you have, Kev?
So, just to reiterate the power of nostalgia. So, I'm on a road trip, driving up here, listening to my CD, and Bear, one of the CDs was that I had in my Radio Shack CD holder from the 90s was Songs We Try to Play. It was one that you burned for.
Wow.
For everyone. I still have that CD.
Wow.
And so I'm listening to it, and Bop comes on, and I'm jamming out to Bop. And then scenes just start playing in my head from my childhood, overlaid with Bop. And then in my head, as I'm watching this basically cut show of my childhood, a different song starts playing in my head over my own cut show of "I hope you had the time of your life" over the clips of my childhood. And I thought that was I basically watched my own funeral of my childhood.
Yeah, it's gone very meta.
Yeah, you've described it as a Tim and Eric clip. One song, and then you're.
Then there's a dedication to the song in the song forever. It just turtles all the way down. Awesome. Yes, it's been a great week. I hope to share some of our tidbits. And I'm going to switch to game mode so you can see that we are actually playing Super Mario World, an absolute classic. We will not be rating or reviewing this game. It doesn't need any introduction. It's 5 gush all day. Tons of replay value, tons of secrets, great enemies, level design. Anyway, you'll see if you haven't watched this game much or played it much.
Jeremy, Hope You Had the Time of Your Life was everyone's graduation song.
From then on, yeah, it's in a lot of the slideshows and senior songs and stuff.
Yeah, it was y'all's in the year 2000, and it was mine in the year 2005.
I mean, they played it at the end of like the Seinfeld episode, right? The very last episode, didn't they have like a
No, they didn't.
Ask Ro. You got to help me here. I'm pretty sure that Seinfeld, after all was said and
No.
done, they did a freaking Time of Your Life compilation. Should have been a Time Life compilation.
Oh shit, we already started. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's
All
fine.
right, it's first level.
We're playing it all day, so you can come in and out, Kevin. It'll be here when you get back.
Fading in and out. I'll be singing "Hope You Had the Time of Your Life" in my head all day today.
Kev's busy now. He's got to sing "I Hope You Had the Time of Your Life" all day.
Nice.
It's true, Ro? Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes it look like all of the Seinfeld characters died at the end of it. Although they do go to jail, right? Isn't that the whole thing? People are pissed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Good Samaritan law.
Lock
Because
these
they laughed at a
maniacs
fat
up.
guy getting robbed.
There you go. You got to do the jump and run here.
That's right.
Ooh, serpentine.
Yeah.
Maximize. All right. Got a couple
Shit.
lives out of that. We're already up to 10 lives.
Now the thing is, like, I was just about to comment on that. Like, you will end up with a lot of lives if you're a halfway decent player at this game. It goes real easy on the life giving.
Life giving.
I'm curious, Joe, what do you think about as a gamer the fact that in this game you can only save it at certain points, like at the ghost castles or whatever they're called, ghost house, and then the castles of any size? Is that okay with you, or would you like to save in more locations?
Okay with it because that's kind of I went through kind of the whole progression of save games. You know, like you can only save it's only a password, and then it's like maybe you can only save at certain points. So I'm okay with it. It doesn't feel like they're too far apart. Like I beat one stage to get to that save point. I think I have to get to this first castle, and that'll be another one. So they're not too far apart. I think it's plenty fair. Oops.
Okay. Oh, that was a free life,
Oh,
Joe. What are you doing?
Oh well.
Just got all carried away with that fireball.
I guess I'll never beat it now.
Jeremy has an
I don't know,
interesting
Jeremy.
question.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how far I get. We were just talking about playing it as much as possible. I figure I'll try and do some of the secret levels too, or the I guess
Star
the secret
World.
levels.
Yeah,
The
secret.
Star Road levels. We'll see.
Now, Joe, you know probably that Kev and I made up our own names for all the enemies. I'm curious, did you do that, or did you just go with whatever Nintendo said they were named?
Let's see. I think because I had the booklet, I probably called them
Yeah.
mostly their names. Like this guy was just Mole, but I think it has a specific name. Well, I want to hear some of these custom names.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember them.
it might take me. I know that the football dude's name is Chuck or something, right? In the
Charging Chuck.
Charging Chuck, yeah. Pretty sure you can get one of the little balloon bloated Mario power-ups here, right?
I don't think it's this one.
Oh man, I love that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mario goes from
Think-
looking like sort of Italian cartoon to full-on fat Chinese guy. Real quick.
Maybe one of these days
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
hit the.
This is definitely one of the best video games of all time.
Indeed.
Oh, Ro, also, I do have to thank you for teaching me the lost art of driving with your knee. I remember watching you doing it as a kid, and I'm barreling down 45 in a curve trying to change a CD out while I'm driving with my knee, looking at my MapQuest directions. So I thank you for teaching us that skill of being able to drive without any hands.
I've seen Ro driving the van with his knee while playing drums, while eating a hamburger, and occasionally pulling his 2-liter of soda out of the cooler all at once. No problem. So yeah, you had a good teacher for that skill.
Yeah, amazing skill to have.
Best-selling SNES game. Not surprised there. It was bundled. Is that considered a sale? I don't know.
Yeah, they do
PB&J.
consider in their numbers. They do.
Yeah, it could have been a PBJ, but we did. Usually when I was with you and we were working, Ro, we usually stopped and got food, you know.
I wanted to treat you.
I think that's real, Jeremy.
No, I really had to map. I can't use GPS. We're in the 90s, so I had to map quest it, which still exists, by the way.
Still out there?
Oh yeah, you can totally map quest stuff.
Did you print it on a dot matrix printer?
They
dad
had
made that
inkjet in
joke.
the late 90s. They definitely had inkjet.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you would be
pretty sure I
way
did
behind the
forever.
times if you were printing it on that.
I like that too. Did you notice that? How when you eat its head, like the head becomes the next piece? Yeah. Little things.
Bear, the only name that I can really remember is the little, I guess they're Koopa Troopers or whatever. We just called them little poops, but now we call a lot of things little poops.
True. I mean, I think as we play, maybe I'll hopefully remember some of the... We definitely had custom names for everything. We did not have the strategy guide or anything like that. We just made it all up as we go. Not having maps, not having GPS, I guess, maps, was probably the... I don't know, most inconvenient of the things for me this. I mean, I'm also driving around to places I haven't been before, too. But I actually found it to be kind of... a nice way to actually remember what it was like in the 90s. Like, you didn't have instant directions and knew where you were at all times. You got lost a little bit. You had to figure it out. You had to pay attention, maybe, to where you had gone.
I'm not doing that. You can't make me.
I refuse.
So
No,
this is
it's good because we're one of the, I guess, Pop taught me how to, read the mile markers, read the exit numbers and shit, because if not, I wouldn't know if I was going the right direction. Like, I guess I'll find out in an hour if I'm going the right way.
In an hour. Made an hour. Whoopsie.
You drove
you
halfway
drove
across the country in the
2,500
wrong
miles
direction.
in the wrong direction.
Direction. You don't have enough money to sleep.
So I remember finding this out on my own as a kid, that if you stay on the fence the entire time, counts as you being in the air the entire time, so you can rack up some more lives here.
What?
Yeah, I
go
was
around to the
just
back
about
here,
to
get these
comment
guys.
about this. Yeah, I'm with you. I found this out too on my own, Joe, and it was a game changer because you can really rack up a bunch of lives early game here.
Here we go, up to 21. I think I got like
Did
6
not
or
know
7
that.
lives there.
Holy crap.
We called these poops for sure.
Whoop.
Oh,
Big
those
giant poops coming down from
Evan.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah. Yeah, you
I
gotta
wouldn't call your driving reckless, Ro.
Not at all.
Aggressive.
Aggressive.
It was offensive driving. Yeah.
Offensive? Is that what
He
you said?
practiced offensive. Yes, he practiced offensive driving.
Yeah, he has the
which I
best
thoroughly
defense is a
enjoyed.
good offense kind of mentality. Nice, Joe.
What?
Just
It
just
used to
getting
take
through
me
the
like
first
30
world
minutes to kill that guy.
with ease.
Just skating through it. It used to take me like an hour to kill that little bastard.
Well, they definitely later game. I'll won't remember the levels as well, and it'll be
That's true. We've all played that first level, the first world, a couple of hundred times.
Yeah. Because before I ever got a Super Nintendo, the only time I would get to play it is going to Walmart and playing it on the demo, like the entire time. So like, and it would usually just be the first couple like areas. Yeah.
Like your neck starts to hurt
Yes,
after a while.
That's exactly what it was. Straight up.
Yeah. All right, here we go. See if we can get some unlocks here.
Mm-hmm.
Some separate paths. Whoop.
Oh, missed
Already
your
forgot
first
to
cape.
unlock this
That's cool.
guy.
All right.
Never.
Off
I'll
to a
die
great
before
start.
I'll miss this first cape.
Yeah, if you know how to manage it, this first level is so easy because you can literally fly right through it.
Well,
Or you could die on your way up. That's cool too.
yeah.
Hi, wife.
Hi, wife. Sorry.
Hi, wife.
They do give you a lot of opportunities to get more feathers in this stage.
Again, compared to a lot of the games we played from this era, they do such a great job of ramping up the difficulty. You know, give you some lives in the beginning, teach you some skills, give you a chance. And then by the time you get to the Star Road or whatever, it gets real. And you get a little gambling here for the kids. Get a little gambling for them.
3 of a kind, step right up. How many lives can you get?
Why is he from the 20s? Ah, see? It's gambling, kids. You'll love it. It's the bee's knees.
It's the bee's knees.
All the Jolly Rogers are talking about it.
Once again, pouring on the lives here for you.
Porn on the lives. What a weird charity.
Pouring on the lives. And its sister charity, Jerks for Jesus.
First game that Yoshi's in, correct?
Oh, shit.
He made his debut
Yeah.
in this game, I
that.
believe.
Mhm.
His coming out party, if you will. Which I think my favorite Yoshi move is the sacrifice throw.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dang, I was actually up there. Damn it. Okay.
You're gonna go for it here? Okay.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Mm. Eat.
Nice. With Yoshi. With Yoshi.
Wow.
I found out the hard way that he will eventually swallow a key if you keep it in, if he holds it in his mouth too
Yeah.
long. He'll give it the old. Glot, glot.
Did anyone master the flying
Oh.
mechanic? Yes.
No.
Nope, that's
There
fine.
he goes. Bye, Yoshi.
Just go drown
Was
now.
this released with the debut of the Super Nintendo? It was, right? It was game day one
Bundled.
title, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bundled with the system.
What? I forgot about the fat Chinese guy. Vera totally is right.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, I'm glad Japanese people made this game because. Yeah, he's transracial when he takes this.
What's even in here? It's probably just more lives at the top. Oh, no, there's another one.
Yeah, I actually don't recall what's at the top.
And a single, and I guess a Yoshi coin. Up
A
here if
Yoshi
you're
coin, which are
into
collectible.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What was the thing with the Yoshi coins?
You get 5 of them, right? Per level? Is
Mhm.
that- Yeah.
And you get an extra life.
Extra life. But, I mean, it's also just like the cross it off the list kind of a thing.
Yeah.
If you had the official strategy guide, I'm sure you could actually cross it off the list. But Kevin and I,
Yeah. This
No,
was before
God, no.
achievements, so the game doesn't keep track of that for you. If you did it, it was something you're like, yeah, I did that. That was me.
and I love this
No,
when you
You'd
get
have to
this.
tell you
Go ahead.
exactly. You'd have to tell your friends, and they wouldn't believe you. No, yeah, I did it.
Too far! No, too far!
On forever.
I don't know if it'll come. I don't think it comes back.
I don't think it comes back. I was just gonna say too about whenever you have a key or the P thing, you can glide through these levels.
It acts like
Awesome.
a little
It's like a motor.
floaty boat.
a
Yeah,
motor.
motor.
Motorboating.
You motorboat son of a bitch.
Mario, you motorboatist.
Okay, now this is an easy. Oh, okay, but you can get 50 stars there, easy. Or you could just get 13. That's cool too.
Yeah. Again, it just takes you to a bonus game to get more lives, so I don't think we'll really need it. But
I think we got to. We
Should
got to
probably
take the
go
shortcut, right?
yeah, I'm gonna go over here and get the green box first.
That will make it easier. Okay, here's the flying mechanic, Dwayne, that you're hoping for. Looks like Slop has mastered it. Now, I don't know if I mastered it on
Off
my
the
own or if someone
screen.
told me about it, that you can just keep flying forever. Not enough runway there.
And with all those coins up there, they definitely give you incentive to fly around. Well, it's the first stage that you can fly around, so they give you.
And there's a bunch of
Go
stuff
check
up
it
there.
Yeah.
Yes, as a child, I was able to fly continuously, Dwayne.
But as a child,
Also in the game, but I could fly as a child.
No big deal.
oh no,
Oh, that's gonna get real fun.
Yeah.
God.
Nice. I love this level, by the way. One of my favorites.
really? What about it?
I don't know.
Is
It's,
it
the,
in
it's the first
particular?
one that auto scrolls. It's got a lot of new enemies that you get to see and experience. Obstacles that are manageable but still challenging. Yeah, I don't know. There's secret too.
You like
obviously.
the auto scroll?
I like this one. Yeah. The pressure, puts a little pressure on you.
I don't like it. It's expecting too much out of me. I move at my own pace. Settle down, game.
Settle down. Just up here? Yeah, it's up here.
Boom.
Get the grainers, and then we can get something working here. Oops, I probably should drop that down. That's fine.
It's gonna... Got it. Game Rankings called it 78th highest rated game of all time. That's something there.
Really?
Of
It's
all
way
games.
higher than that.
Of all games ever, though. I don't know. I don't know where it lands.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably put it in the top 25 myself.
It's way higher than that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, just spreading it out there.
Making it rain.
Those. All right, we'll do the favorite auto scroller again. To get that other exit. No.
Did you just kick it off? I didn't know you could get rid of them.
Yeah, you can pop them away with the.
Pop it.
Stay away from me.
Paul Glancy. I don't know who that is, but...
Tom Clancy's.
Yeah, I was thinking, when I
Must
saw
have been
that, for some
cousin.
reason I thought Tom Clancy, but it's definitely not. I can't remember the boy in his blob guy, David Goggins or whatever his name was. I forgot already.
Oh yeah.
That's not David Goggins.
David Foster? No, I don't remember.
So I was always disappointed that the rest of the colored boxes that you unlock don't give you a power up as well. Only the yellow and green give you power ups. Like, oh, at least make the red one a fire flower, or. But
I'm with you
when
on
they
that.
start
I
using
think I was
them,
too young.
go ahead, Kev.
I was gonna say maybe I was too young because I don't remember a lot of these secrets and stuff that you guys are getting. I just flew through the game. I didn't care about any secrets or keys.
Yeah,
Don't
there's no
bother. with
time.
them.
I don't know, Kev. I definitely would unlock I think the secret area near here, the one where you can re-up and get a Yoshi and a couple capes, is probably one of the most important secrets in the game.
It's true.
Enough so that if
remember
you
doing much.
if you get further and further in the game and it gets more difficult, I would even go all the way back there to re-up just to have a better shot at it.
Yep.
Because you can get lives there too.
I mean, I was
If you have a Yoshi,
I
I
was
think.
only able to beat it a couple of times, so I was
Okay.
terrible at it apparently.
You're also a lot younger though, so.
Yeah.
But it was still
Loser.
achievable for you. It was still like, again, like this game is you're able
Yeah.
to access it as a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Okay. Now let's get the top secret level is what you're referring to. Let's see if I can get it.
This is tough. This is when it starts getting tough, in my opinion.
Yep. This world.
All right, see if I can remember it without any help.
I won't say.
Okay, then we. Is it? Yeah. Oh, they do give you some hints in here.
Ooh.
Oh god, this thing.
Don't block yourself in.
Oh, you're right. This turns into blocks afterwards. Yeah, block the door.
Oh, no, it doesn't turn into blocks. I was wrong.
All right. Go
Not
back
sure
to
about the
game.
door sound either. That always sounded a little odd to me. A little farty.
Yeah, the door farts.
Oh, missed
No,
it.
that's a regular exit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you get to that little room, don't you have to fly up to the top? Am I wrong on that?
Where is it? You might be right. Let's try it again. It's a real short level though. So
Yeah.
Here we go. We got your
More
stars.
gambling. Yep, you know what to do. That's exactly what you got. Oh,
God.
you've got to get that pattern, Kev. That's the trick. You just
Yeah.
keep jumping in the same rhythm in it.
I am dumbfounded. You got that many. Yeah, maybe I was just shit at this game.
Dude, these first two sections, I was at Walmart 30, 40 minutes at a time, just like playing these over and over again. So I don't think you should feel bad, Kev. I think I should feel bad.
Poor guy. Why didn't your grandma buy you it? Jeez.
No shit.
Did she buy you the strategy guide, Joe?
No, I don't know if did Super Mario have a. I made the mistake.
Oh,
It's at the
yeah.
beginning. No, I didn't have it. I think mine just came from all the time playing and then going back later years, like, oh, when the internet came around and you could look stuff up or just find out stuff you never knew. It's up and over at the very beginning.
Yep.
What?
It's
Yeah, but you can. I was gonna say you can easily get wrecked here. So.
yeah. Got it.
Nice. Okay, now we got that secret area. I'm curious, Kev, if this is gonna ring any bells for you here when we go to this little secret zone.
It might. I apparently didn't make it to many secret zones.
Hey, Ro, did you play this game much? Because I mean, I know you had so many more games to play, but this was it for Kev and I for a little while at least. We had this and Final Fight for a good few months.
Shit.
Anything, Kev? You remember it? No?
No. No.
And if you if you keep going back in with Yoshi, you can get infinite lives.
Infinite life, exactly. So if you get down on your luck, you can go there and just re-up.
Y'all got any more of them lives? I'm down on my luck. I'm playing Super Mario all day.
Oh, so Jeremy just stole the strategy guy from Kmart. Of course, Kmart.
The old roulette special.
Jeremy got the blue finger special.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Is that
Don't-
like finger
don't
banging
ask
an
what
old
he-
lady? I don't know.
I said don't ask. What
Oh,
what it
okay.
takes.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's
All
not
right. Don't
fudge
throw
up.
it too far this time now.
It does get a little squirrely though on you. It gets real.
Yeah, Ro didn't play this
Right.
game. Missed out, man.
Wow.
Great platformer.
Oh, you punk. Do like the slide too. If you're holding something and you press down, he like just slides without any animation, just like a forward moonwalk. Just or a slide would work, Joe. You can say the word slide. That's fine.
I like
No,
forward moonwalk better.
There are no slides. Yeah.
Okay, now this one also has a secret exit. This is the one I was thinking of when I was trying to do the top secret area.
The fishies. I forgot about those guys.
Yeah, you can't take that. Take it.
Take all this pee.
Okay, there's a
Out of
door
there,
there.
little boo. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's just coins there. I was just
So you
collecting
never
coins,
owned,
maybe.
Ro, you never owned a Super Nintendo? There's that secret door, but then we go up top. Yeah,
Double secret door.
we gotta kill this big dude. And you get the like the boss music too.
Yeah, the little like samba. You done, kid.
Tree hits.
Oh, easy. Good job, Joseph.
Thanks.
Oh, I do remember one thing that I missed. Not being in the 90s when you have to watch TV is local commercials are always gold. Local commercials are low budget and amazing. I did miss them.
Yeah, let's linger there for a minute. So I also watched a fair bit of over-the-air television. Kev, I know you did as well. You're the reason that I started to. Joe, did you get a chance to watch any OTA TV?
No, I don't have the setup for it. Essentially, I need like
I don't
the
have a
extra
TV
box or whatever.
capable of it.
Basically, so I bent the rules a little bit. So I was using like Hulu to watch like Frasier and stuff from the 90s. And I tried to even do it like, okay, only watch one episode at a time because I don't have commercials. So you couldn't binge stuff unless it was, you did get back-to-back episodes sometimes, but never for those shows that I remember.
But it's watching over the air is something I totally forgot about. Is I would be upset if I missed a time, like shit, it's 4 o'clock, Cheers is on, and I've already missed 15 minutes of Cheers. I'm like, God. Don't know what's going on with the plot. Diane's being a bitch, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, one other thing about commercials that I experienced, I watched over-the-air TV this week, and actually, there's a good thing about the commercials, which it gave me a chance to like go do stuff real fast. Oh, I'll just go grab a water, need to go take a piss, whatever. Like, I had a few minutes, and I would go do that and come back. As opposed to keeping me glued like YouTube does.
Mm-hmm.
Or Netflix.
Good point.
Absolutely. Yes, sorry, Tanya. I will take that down when I get home. I tried to make a tinfoil antenna for the TV, but apparently it doesn't work the same with digital.
No.
I have an antenna right here, actually, that I set up for myself. But it's an actual antenna. It's one of those little paper ones, Kev.
Yeah, I can't believe they took that away from us with digital TV. Just the paperclip and tinfoil was always the antenna.
That's right. They just want to take that control out of your hands, Kev. That's all it is.
Can't forge my
this
own
one's-
antenna.
Think.
You can kill this fool. It's fun to ride around in this little apparatus,
Oh.
too. Oh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You have to kill him. I think you have to throw something up
Yeah.
and kill him, or eat him with Yoshi so that the cloud stays there.
Let's see. That's right.
I do remember that. You get in that cloud, you just
Mhm.
breeze through levels.
Yeah.
So the first day that I watched over-the-air TV was Antiques Roadshow, because I guess it was like a Monday night or a Sunday night. And great. Really enjoyed it, actually. I might catch next week's episode.
Come on. Give me.
Yeah, I was very upset when I couldn't get PBS with my shitty antenna. Very upset. Because that was one of the things I was most looking forward to is Antiques Roadshow.
Just piloting this cloud.
Happy Cloud.
Even carries the key. Man, Joe, you're just blazing through here.
Well, this might be. I think this is the one I can't do without a cape yet, because I don't have all the. There's one of them that you need like all of the secret blocks.
Well, you can definitely do this one. You can do this one
Okay.
with Yoshi and a purple shell because it gives you wings.
So
I don't
Red
think it
Bull,
will last.
it's a cool
You'll need
place.
it. Yeah, you'll definitely need it closer to the
Another
area.
one,
But
yeah. Okay, we'll just see if we can. Okay, we'll just go around. So,
that one. And you got to go low, I believe.
yeah, I think it's low. Is it? Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah.
Okay, it's not nearly as far. Oh, idiot!
But you need a shell or a cape.
Right. So you need not red Yoshi to be able to do that, or a cape. Yeah. So now I'm dead.
I think what I used to do is just if you drag along those green ones, those green blocks on your way, you get as many capes as you need. Yeah.
There it is.
This is another nice little detail they put in the baby Yoshis, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost preferred Baby Yoshi because you could just run at any enemy you wanted, he would just eat them.
Yeah.
True.
The yellow Yoshi I never cared for. The sand cloud
Stomper?
stomp thing that he does. Yeah, I don't care for that.
Oh, it has a
Don't need
name, Sand Cloud Stomp? Is that what you said?
that. I think it's supposed to be a sand cloud. That's all I could come up with as a kid. This puff of air that.
God.
Come on.
Get one of them, Joe. Jesus. Well done.
Oh, did we just lose Yoshi though?
That's all right.
It's all right.
They're all over the place.
Dime a dozen.
Yeah. This is the one. This is the one I can't do yet without more.
Oh,
of
you need the
blocks.
other
I think I
blocks
need-
unlocked?
Yeah. So we'll just go to. We'll go back to where we were. And work it out more from there.
Okay.
And one thing I noticed this week as not being completely plugged into something playing or listening to something all the time is that I was alone in my head a lot this week.
Too much. Too
I don't
much
know
for
if
me.
That's I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just sitting there staring at the wall, waiting for something to happen, thinking,
Okay.
Just thinking.
Okay.
just thinking.
Yeah, mine. So I didn't have. Kev, you found a Walkman or bought a Walkman, and we're
Yeah,
using
bought
that,
one,
right?
yeah.
Okay. I didn't have any of that. I realized like, oh, I don't have any. I can't downgrade my tech. So I was like, I guess I have no music. I have no music for the gym.
God.
Which, by the way, that
Silence.
was that was the most awful part because I had to overhear people's inane conversations, grunting on top of my own grunting I had to listen to now. I also use my phone as a stopwatch, so I time my rest periods. Didn't. Am I resting for 30 seconds? Am I resting for 30 minutes? I have no idea. Just
He
Time out
literally
loud.
can't tell the difference
One,
between those two.
Yeah, yeah. Very loud counting people.
Yeah, Tanya, you're right. Without my phone in the bathroom, turns out it doesn't take me 30 minutes to poop. I can do it in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That was actually the first thing that Kevin and I talked about on Monday was that we noticed going to the restroom was one of the very first things that you would normally take your phone to read. So I read the shampoo bottle. So I went full 90s.
Classic. Which
Classic
sidebar?
shampoo
I forget which soap or shampoo that Sandra let me use while I was up there, but you have the one that's the holy grail. The bottle is
That's it.
huge and it's all the smallest print possible, and it's just reading this inane doctrine.
That's the one I read. Yeah, you could read that for 30 minutes, Kev, if you really wanted to.
You could read it for 30 days and not figure out what's going on. Why am I doing this?
No, I had to go to my former bathroom readers that I used to have and drag one of those out. So I learned about the Civil War while I pooped.
Again, I relearned the Civil War.
Just like General Grant intended.
I knew it was down there.
Joe.
That was your first death, too, huh?
It was.
And what a death.
And what? Come on.
Yep. A to Z of the Civil War. I'm in B. I made it to B.
Yeah, so I normally play music from my computer while I'm working during the day, and couldn't do that. So I was put on some movies in the background, at least movies, hard copy movies. And what did I watch? Hook, Addams Family, Under Siege.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Future 1 and 2,
yeah.
Interview with a Vampire,
yeah.
Predator, Ace Ventura.
God, some bangers in there.
Dazed and Confused and Fear and Loathing, which Dave brought up a good point of the physical media. Can't do both. Can't play and talk. But so I've got a couple of criterions. My Dazed and Confused Criterion edition, which comes with like its own scrapbook full of art and stories about the making of stuff from Richard Linklater and the cast. This is probably 30.
Yeah.
No, this is 70 something pages. Comes with some big poster here.
Great
Not a
bathroom
big poster.
material.
Yeah, just a poster. Not a big poster.
That's
poster.
awesome.
I thought there was something else in here, but that and the Fear and Loathing one I thought was really good. It's like a transparent, like a clear case.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Ralph Steadman artwork on the front. This one too comes with. It's not the booklet's not as nice, but it does come with a booklet that's pretty hefty. Artwork and collages and stuff. Just things that you don't get anymore. They don't make these anymore because it costs too much money and nobody's going to buy them. So
Could come back though. It could be like vinyl, where people start to want like more physical things to hold and to inspect.
That's true. Oh, sidebar, there's a huge The Shining, this huge like Toshin book that came out. It's like $3,000. It comes with a ton of stuff. That's all I'll say.
It comes with Jack Nicholson.
So it comes with Jack Nicholson's hair.
I'll lock it.
But that's a newer thing that I've seen come up that feeds back to that idea of people want things to hold on. It was a limited run. I think they only did 1,000 of them, and I've seen people do the amount of content that's in it looks incredible. Like if you're a movie fan, you're going to get your money's worth, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do miss that. I noticed that I missed that with physical things, that you had special features. You get the commentary, you can watch a documentary of them making it, you get the deleted scenes. I missed all that. I forgot how much I enjoyed that. If it's a movie I really like, I'll spend hours going through all the special features.
Mm-hmm.
True. By the way, another little nice game design feature that you just saw on that last screen is it teases so much there. If you weren't aware of it at that point in the game, you see that stars, you know there's some kind of way to get there, back way to get there. And then, of course, you get a little tease of what the last level is going to look like. And I think that's so cool that they did that.
I love Fat Baby Mario.
He is an orb, isn't he?
Yes.
I was
like,
going to the
moved.
Okay.
Yeah. Your inflated power is running out. Hey.
Yeah, get it. He knows what's up.
Oh yeah, I do remember doing that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not leaving here empty-handed.
Ugh.
Yeah, Balloon Mario is hilarious. It's such a great, and it just comes. It's so infrequent that it's hilarious every time. Oh, I love this
Oh, this
track.
is the best song.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the best
We're
song
all
in the game.
enjoying it right now.
Hell yeah. Just some guy in a saloon wearing spats just on that piano.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spats.
I do remember watching you do this a lot, Bear. I
Yep.
wasn't as good at the flying, but you could fly over a whole level.
Definitely. I do. I just remembered one of the names that we called. We didn't call the sports-looking guy Chucks, whatever. We called him Ray Claude because they make a strange sound when they're jumping. Ray Claude, Ray Claude. So we just called him Ray Claude. I do know that.
Ah,
Those are the little poops. You just saw one. Your first
Yeah, that's it.
viewing of one.
No,
He already fell off the edge because that's what he's programmed to
Because
do.
that's all they do. What is this one? This is the Ray Claude. I know the sound effect you're talking about now, so if I find one, I'll stop so we can hear it. Yeah, they're like doing a jump clap.
Mm-hmm.
oh, the clap. Yeah. There's Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little.
There's the little poops. Whole bunch of them. Is this the one that launches you out at the end?
Yeah.
Cool. I like that feature too that they do. Just out of a pipe and then boom.
Oh,
If you have a cape, it will take you all the way.
yeah.
Flying poo.
Little flying poops.
Yep.
You under attack over there,
Being
Kev?
attacked. Yeah. A bird just flew in and decided that was food.
Nature.
I was trying to get some of those beard hairs for their nest.
This sturdy building material.
Right. They're so coarse that it's more like a barbed wire fence defense system.
Yeah, but unfortunately they don't realize that they're so coated in oil that they're very flammable.
Yeah, the little baby birds come out all deformed.
This oil
Come out
slick
looking
that they're
like-
living in.
Yeah. Coming out looking like the Exxon Valdez.
Perfect 100. Come on.
Going to that bonus
No, I
stage.
think I found the only weakness. The only weakness in your Super Mario game is that
Hole?
that bar. All right,
Oh.
I gotta pay attention to this.
Mm.
Not as impressive as the first time.
We'll be here all day.
All day. Another thing that I forgot about was the infuriating CD skips, because it always happens at the height of the song, at your favorite part of the song. It ruins the whole
Remix.
thing. Throw the CD out.
Sandra had a CD left in the truck that she made in 2003, so it's mostly 90 songs, and it's an MP3 CD, and I was listening to it on my way back from the campsite, and it had those like I don't even know what you'd call them, but when you downloaded music way back in the day, it would have little flubs in it, like tap, tip, you know, those little flubs are in there, those little digital flubs, and I like hadn't heard that in 20 years, man.
Yeah. I was talking to Dwayne about it, and he's remember making mixtapes? And I'm like, no, I know I'm a weird one, and I didn't do that.
Really? You never made a mixtape in your life, Joe?
Not on tape.
Did you ever
I made some
record any
CDs.
songs off the radio?
No.
Oof.
It was just something we like because my parents didn't do it. But you would think we were a frugal family. That seems like that's a tactic you use. That and like, you know, VHS copies or whatever. Oops, that's not right.
Gotta wait for it.
But yeah, I guess because we didn't at home, I never picked it up.
Yes, Jeremy. I still have a couple of them like that too. I downloaded off Napster. Downloaded Queen, "Want to Ride My Bicycle," and I didn't know there was a second part to that song. I thought because it ended so abruptly. I was like, it's a weird place for them to end the song. And then one day I listened to the full version. I was like, oh my god, where's the? I've only seen 30 seconds of it my whole life.
Nice. Again, great level design here. Not even gonna let him get on the wall, Joe. Wow.
No,
Wow.
better boss patterns than that. Step to me, son.
What physical media did you consume, Kev?
Luckily, I still had most of my DVDs. So I forgot how awesome Ocean's 11 is. Love that. I'll watch that every day from now on. Yeah, it was just a lot of movies that I hadn't seen in a very, very long time. Shit, now I'm drawing a blank.
Goodfellas.
Oh, Goodfellas, yes. Tanya hadn't seen it, so I decided we were going to watch Goodfellas. And for the first time in one of my movie recommendations, she enjoyed it. Because she always asked me, is this a sad movie? No, it's not a sad movie. It's an upbeat movie. And the last time I showed her a movie was Shawshank Redemption, which I forgot about all the sad parts. It turns out, yeah, it's a very sad movie, but it ends kind of happy.
You
don't think
forgot
about
about the
Brooks.
sad parts?
I forgot about Brooks.
I mean, the whole thing is a sad part, right? He's framed for a murder of his own wife that she was cheating. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the plot of Shawshank, Kev. But yeah,
I'll say,
how did you not know? It's a total tragedy.
In Kev's defense, you guys played Bust Kev Out of Prison as a game, as like playtime all the time. So he's
He's
I can
right.
see the memories get conflated. Like, oh yeah, it was a fun movie because it was about prison.
Yeah, prison was my happy place.
Yeah, Tim Robbins fights his way out of a Russian prison. You can get up there, Joe. You don't need Yoshi.
Yeah.
You gotta do a little fancy flying. Yep.
Do some of that pilot shit.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
Okay, next time bring Yoshi.
Yeah, we'll go back and up next with Kev. Oh no, is he?
I also could not find my CDs as well. I only had 3 or 4 of them that I had access to, and one of them was a too modern of an album. But I watched Forrest Gump. I've got it here. And I watched Magnolia, which I believe came out in 2000, but still counts. What About Bob?
Yeah.
How about this little guy?
Ooh.
We talked about it a few times.
Yeah.
The original.
Oh no, you. Yeah.
Most importantly, though, Jeremy let me borrow his VHS DVD combo, which also has a tuner. So I used that for most of my media consumption. And as a matter of fact, we were both working at a school together, and we were getting rid of a bunch of old equipment because it was just piling up. And he's like, "Oh, is it cool if I have that?" And I'm like, sure, whatever, we're just going to throw it away. And I'm really glad he grabbed it because it came in handy. Yeah.
Yes, Scott, I do have a lot of DVDs. And it was all leading up to this moment, this past week. For me to rewatch movies I've seen multiple times.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like this too, how on those little green things that you jump off of, Joe, if you're close to the wall, they don't launch you very high, but the physics work, you know? If you're on the end of the lever, it catapults you. I think there's a vine there, right? What about the radio? Did you guys listen to the radio much?
I did some in the car,
No.
which reminds me, yeah, I hate the radio.
Yep. Can't do it. Too many commercials.
Yeah, just all. Oh boy. Pretty sure I was on that. Okay, it's not letting me get on there.
Prison. One thing about the radio that I guess I found interesting is the DJs. Like, I guess I just sort of imagined that era was over, that there's no more like disc jockeys and morning shows and call in to get free tickets and them trying to be funny and quippy and stuff. They still are. It's still going very strong. People, I'm assuming, are like listening to their favorite DJs and laughing along with their corny jokes and stuff. So whatever, go for it.
Yeah.
There's still like morning drive shows? Really?
Yeah, man. At least up here there are. Yeah, Jeremy's right. KEXP Seattle is a really great station. But I just zoomed around and tried them all. Including KEXP, of course. Just cape it, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I should just move along. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I agree, Dwayne. It is worse. It's like they've doubled down on the corniness because they know they're up against content creators who have no filters and no FCC, rules they have to follow.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, now we got to cater to like G-rated audiences instead of trying to be edgy.
No kids buying cars. What are we selling here? What is this radio now? Why are we even doing this?
Yeah, 1877 cars for kids. Actually, that's not a 90s thing, but I did think it was kind of weird. Donate your old car to these kids.
They've got to get to their jobs at the mines that they yearn for so much.
I have read that in some certain states, mostly southern states, they want to change the labor laws and like allow children to work at like 13 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they haven't been pulling their weight all these years. Get out there. Time to hustle.
Yeah, let's revert back to
to
pre-industrial revolution, age laws.
We're headed there.
Absolutely.
We're slipping all the way down. No one wants to do these shitty jobs. I know. Let's force children to do them.
Children.
Let's also force people to have children. Yeah.
Yes.
The poor
To keep our
people.
workforce
We'll
going.
make
Yes,
the poor do
people.
it. Twisting their mustaches and things, huh?
Right. It's only oil barons. Like, those are the real world villains now. They're like
Yeah,
the real
literally.
villains.
Thought you were sitting next to an oil billionaire. Just taking a ride.
That's sweet of them.
In, I think, the original, like, 1.0 release of the game, you could eat the dolphins with Yoshi. And then they took that out.
Why? Japanese
that's
people
not a
still
joke.
eat dolphins.
Okay, so another thing that I was doing more of this week is reading. And I was reading Moby Dick. And in there, they talk about eating dolphins and how delicious they are and how prized they are for their savory taste. And now we don't do that much because we realize that dolphins are really smart. And they know that you're eating their cousin.
Yeah, but how good are they?
Apparently very good, according to Herman Melville.
Well,
I mean, we eat baby animals, so
I don't
is that
know.
really worse? I mean, they're
so
smart.
you're saying a
Maybe
baby
if you just eat 'em
dolphin
when
would
they're
taste the most?
Yeah.
The best tasting thing on the planet is a baby dolphin. I got you. I follow.
and they wouldn't know they're babies.
That's right. It's
Solid
just
logic.
all that sensory information, and then it's just a spark of life and figuring it out, and then dead. Beautiful.
Hey,
Beautiful.
we go through the same thing. Finally figure it out, and then boop, dead.
Boop.
Let me know if you figured it out before you die, because that'd be cool. I don't
It'd be
think
good
that's
to
gonna
know
happen
before
for me.
then, but yeah, same.
Well, it's right there at the end. You figure it out, and then boom, lights
Oh,
off.
right at the end. Gotcha.
So you can never tell anybody because it's right there at the end.
We ain't figured out shit. Why did
we
I
ain't
go all the way
found
back?
shit.
Yeah, Scott, pigs are actually quite intelligent, and they're a syndicate for the human body, as Kev knows quite well as a forensics researcher. You can use pigs to simulate all kinds of human tissue.
And
If you can't
orifices.
get your hands on actual humans, yeah, but I mean, the real thing is always the best.
The inflation, we can't even get real pig in here anymore. I got synthetic pig I got to test on.
Mm,
It's cheaper
make-
just to bring in humans.
Yeah.
probably.
To make fake meat.
Put it back on the pores.
Right.
Okay. Okay, we could use this here, but it is guarded. You can always count on the pores to get it. Thank you, Andrew. Now, I did a different
Brent
strategy there, Joe. What I like to do is just kill one of them and then hop on their platform and then just boop, 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 kill them that way. It's more fun to kill them in their own turf, but...
That's right.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I don't know what a baby dolphin meat would be called. It would have its own name, like veal, you know.
Yeah. Something like, what's a cross between veal and the idea of like ambrosia?
Zeal.
Ah, delicious
Ooh.
zeal.
Yeah, it makes you
Fine,
virile.
it's
And if you tell people that it improves your sexual stamina or something like that, tell Chinese people that, they'll buy it up, man.
They will love it.
They will love it. Can we torture it?
We will
Yeah,
end
sure, you can
dolphins
torture it if you
overnight.
want. Yeah, if you torture it, it makes
I mean,
it
I
gives
wanna-
you plus 10 testosterone.
It tastes better too.
Yeah, I need to taste that.
That suffering.
Yeah,
Really
I need
gotta
to taste it.
get in there.
Good thing there's no PETA people in the chat, or we would get in trouble for joking about this, I think.
I was explaining it to someone today that how I went to the Hong Kong market and had an entire roasted baby quail,
Lord.
and she said, "You feel like PETA would be mad about that?" I was like, "Asians don't give a shit about PETA.
No.
They don't care."
You're
Uh-oh.
gonna have to sacrifice.
Oh,
Yes.
auto scroll. See, the worst.
I don't know. It's a sacrifice. That's why you have Yoshi sometimes. You gotta sacrifice him, you know? I think there's a cape. Okay, you found it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Andrew. I think it's a little speciesist if we just don't eat dolphins. We
Gotta eat it
treat
all.
Every animal the same. Eat them all. Everything's the same.
What about Homo
Elephant
sapien?
back on the menu.
Should we eat Homo sapien?
I'd say no, just because of the diseases and people are disgusting. Although we do have a lot of fatted pores that would be pretty good eating, probably.
I know you cannot eat human brains because it has prions that will give you some pretty big, massive problems. Nice, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the auto scrollers do. I guess that's what I was commenting on earlier. I like that because it does put the pressure on, but maybe it's because I played this game a billion times, so. Okay, let's talk about some of the automatic things that happened this last week where you accidentally broke the rules and then someone had to tell you or you realized that, whoops, I'm not allowed to do that. Kev?
For me, it was, I guess I didn't realize how many questions just randomly pop up in my brain, and I got so you and I spoke about it briefly. Got so used to just instantly having an answer. And a couple times I would pull my phone out, and start to search it, and like, oh, who was the third baseman for the Astros in 1995? And
Oh, Jeremy will know.
so I would start searching. And it was like, I can't do it. Yeah, I have to go to the chat. But
Call Jeremy.
that was when I called Jeremy. Yeah, just not having answers. I would start searching and then have to stop myself. So I would just have to sit with unknown things, and then eventually I would just make it up, and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
That's
So who
exactly
was
how
the
it
third baseman for the Astros in '95? I guess that would be like, is that Kim and Eddie? I don't know. Can't remember that far back. I automatically, the kids were listening to music in the living room, and we usually do like DJ style where we, trade off, jukebox style, I should say, where we trade off and like pick songs. And then they handed the remote to me, and I was like, great. And I started searching a song, and someone was like, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, yep, sorry, can't do that. And then the very first time I went to the restroom, I grabbed my phone just automatically to go read something. And then I was like, oh, I got to put you down, little guy. Grab the shampoo bottle.
Grab that. Get my real read material. Mine was my electric toothbrush that first morning. I went, I guess I
you
can't
can use an electric toothbrush.
So I didn't brush my teeth all week, guys, just like the 90s.
Yeah, eat nothing but candy and not brushing my teeth.
Haven't pooped in a week.
Joe, nice. Gotta turn it off. Oh, good, Joe.
Woo.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
I made it.
Love it.
Why you guys were worried?
Great level design.
Sure. Give me a power up.
Okay, are there any things you guys liked about living in the 90s?
Yeah, that was actually one of my questions too. Like, is there anything that you guys are going to keep using or keep doing from your experience? And I don't know. Turns out I didn't miss my phone and YouTube all that much.
Yeah.
Kind of time wasters. Not that I realize how much time I actually do have during the day.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try and continue the trend of using my phone as little as possible. Other than that, I don't know. I think I watched X-Files. It came on as a kid. It came on behind other stuff. Usually the end of the night under or behind Frasier and like Friends and Seinfeld. So I'm familiar with it, but I never watched it in earnest. So I started watching it over this experiment and got through like 4 episodes. Okay, well, I want to watch all of the X-Files now. It's like a pretty fun show.
X-Files is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll take you a while, too. There's a bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
There's like 20 seasons.
Yeah, as
You
people in the
basically watch
chat...
their entire career at the FBI.
As some people who know me quite well already know, I don't actually keep my phone around very often. I'm not really on it that much as far as like screen time. Usually like less than 30 minutes a day. But it was like YouTube for me or Netflix and other things where the insight that I had was going back to the 90s, actually by picking up the physical movie and putting it in and then, like listening to the stuff spin up, all the physical things that have to go, that actually felt more like an actual choice now that I experienced it. Whereas YouTube felt automatic, really, as like, oh, nothing's going on, boom, I just go there. And it felt like that automatic kind of impulsive way of living. So yeah, Kev, I agree with you. Like I thought that not having YouTube and Netflix around would be difficult, but not that bad. I actually kind of like the physical media part. I'm gonna have to see if I can find myself one of these combo players.
One of these combo breakers.
And you can get VHSs real cheap at the Goodwill. Real cheap.
This is a great level, by the way. I know Kevin and I both like this level, I'm pretty sure.
I think you get
Trying
some...
for the life of me to remember what we called that caterpillar lady.
Yeah, it had a name. It had a name. And a different name when it got pissed. Like that mode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just gonna swallow you right up.
Uh-oh.
Need my extra lives, y'all.
Maybe running into a time constraint here. People are circling and it's starting to rain.
People are circling you?
Yeah, the wagons are circling up.
Are you afraid? Now, this is a great spot, Joe.
Yeah.
If you get... Oh, you got it. Okay, you did get the star. Yeah, you can definitely get, like... I think we can get, like, 7 lives here or something. If you're... Obviously, you're going to go to the secret.
The
though.
rarest Mario.
The rarest Mario.
Yeah.
Just butt bumping him.
It would have been a nice touch if Yoshi could grab it. And so you're riding like a
Oh,
Yoshi
yeah,
balloon.
that would be
pretty
awesome.
funny.
Just improved Super Mario. I didn't think it could be done.
But it can be done.
We've had what? How many years? 20 years? 30 years to think of one idea that's, oh yeah, that would be slightly better. Okay.
What do you think, Joe? After maybe this level or another one, then we can go back to the Star Road and kill Bowser?
I think we can do that.
Because you're not going to be able to go to the very last one, so you're going to have to... The second to last one, I guess.
Yeah.
Dangerous, yeah. I wouldn't do it.
There it is. They got me. Get me out of here.
There she is. Yep. Wow.
Missing that jump button. That's my favorite. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I can go all the way around to the last star. And we can try some.
Also, Kev, when I was going through my my old hard drives, since I had the time, I did find all the Mystery Science Theaters. I have all of them digitally. So if you need me to like find a way to share that with you, I can. But I also have all the ones that we bought back when we were kids. I have a bunch of these.
I actually do too. I found a whole bunch of my old Mr. Science Theaters on DVD and watched a couple of them. I Accuse My Parents, Red Zone Cuba, Time Chasers. So good. So good.
I'm gonna go hit the top secret area and do
Of
a
course,
refill.
got to recharge.
X-Files is top 5. That's high praise. I've heard that from a lot of people, so I'm excited to get into it.
Mulder and Scully. How many lives do we have?
Interestingly,
45. Jesus.
45. Halfway to maxed out.
Yeah, seriously.
Little lounge music for you, though, is.
So I
Oh,
don't
shit.
think we'll have time to get into the super secret levels.
So, what are you guys going to be happy to have back in your lives now that the 90s is over?
Music for the gym, technology for earbuds. I knew I was gonna hate that because I've done it before, just out of like, oh, I forgot my headphones. I have to listen to the world while I'm in here.
I
That's
agree,
number
actually,
one
Joe.
for
It's
me.
my number one thing too. I just want my headphones back and some music for working out. That's pretty much it, or a podcast or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was unable to locate any J.C. Penney's catalogs, gonna be happy for the internet.
Trapped.
Yep.
That's a good point, Kev. We didn't talk about that, but obviously in the 90s, your ability to access pornographic materials was very minimal. Very minimal. You got to have
It was
hard.
always in the woods and crumpled and old for some reason.
Why? Why
Hidden in
was
the
there
woods.
always pornography just in a trunk
don't
in the
know.
woods? Why?
What was
I
going
don't
on
know, but
out
it
there?
was.
Yeah. Kind of depraved person. It was probably another kid that found it, and so it was just like this weird legend of the porn that lives on. The wood porn.
So if you're not familiar with this game, this is Bowser and the final boss here. I always love this stage. Such a great setup. Ooh. Gotta watch his helicopter prop down there.
Nice.
Space Mutiny. That's a good one too. That's a great one, Andrew.
God, Space Mutiny. What did we talk about, Kev? Mitchell? Mitchell's in
Mitchell's
my
great.
top.
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Damn.
What's the Santa
turns
one
out-
too? Santa saves Christmas and there's aliens and I don't know. That one's a fever dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah, it's like on Mars.
Yeah. There's Martians definitely and
Yeah.
Santa.
Whoa, the dance.
Oh, here we go. Big.
All right, now he's pissed.
Yeah.
Now he's pissed.
I think that the third he does the stomp too. You know, he like slams the ground at the next one.
Yeah, and his little helicopter clown balloon thing gets like angry eyeballs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Even my conveyance is upset now.
Helicopter clown balloon. Damn, you were right on the money with those things, Joe.
Nice, Joe.
That's it. Now you done it.
Yeah, he's pissed now.
I've
Now
told
you
you,
done it.
you've done effed up. These
And these-
unique little fire sprites that I don't think you see anywhere
I
else
was
in the
just
game.
literally about to say that, Joe. Synchronicity. Yeah, I don't see them. I don't remember seeing them anywhere else in the game. Now, Joe, do you prefer to beat Bowser with no mushroom up, like the little Mario, or do you like him to? Because I mean, if he's little, then he's going to be smaller than Peach
Right.
for the cutscene, which is cute.
I've never actually planned it out like
Oh,
that.
okay.
So
Now you just spelled your doom, Bowser. Yeah. Eat it.
he is magenta. They have her in the pinkish
she's-
pink.
It's over.
With,
Tall broad.
Yeah,
Well,
that's,
you know
she's
the
already
skills.
tall. So if he's in his
This is-
little mode, he's like he could
Yeah.
barely see him behind the brick. It's pretty funny actually.
right. This is just a mock-up of my girlfriends and I when we go out on a date. It's heels and like, hey, babe.
Climb that tree.
Yeah,
Just like you playing video games when you were a kid.
that's right. My neck.
Yeah,
Well, that's it. We've
And
There it
the
is.
controller at the Walmart thing, it was like locked into this really hard. Yeah, you couldn't manipulate it very much. It was just solid.
All the little babes.
All right,
The classic.
great game, excellent play, Joe, to get through the level. And yeah, maybe we can just wrap with our final thoughts on. I'm gonna go ahead and switch us back to our 4 split mode, so you're gonna lose the game. Music's still going, which is kind of cool actually. So yeah, final thoughts on living a 90s life for the past week, boys. I'll go last, if that's okay.
It was interesting. It was the whole reason we did it. It would be an interesting experiment. Some things were harder to do, of course. Like we obviously made allowances for work, and I do so much of my work at the computer. It was, yeah. I mean, it's all about making active choices. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like I couldn't listen to YouTube because there wasn't YouTube. So, just being more, I guess. Yeah, you mentioned like autopilot, grabbing my phone, kind of breaking that up a bit of like, no, I have to leave it. I have to not read. I have to not take 30-minute craps and stuff like that.
No, I'm with you, Joe. I like the intentionalness that you had to put the CD in. I'm gonna listen, and you're gonna listen to the whole CD because you're not just gonna go swapping back and forth. You're gonna listen to that whole thing all the way through. Whenever you watch a movie, it's just, you're gonna pop it on for 20 minutes and put it in the background. Like, it's movie time. I'm watching this movie. So, yeah, I think intentional living is definitely my biggest takeaway. And of course, when I found out that I was not kind to myself because I didn't rewind my cassettes. So, always be kind and rewind, even to yourself.
Exactly. I agree with you guys' takeaways. It is, if you're interested in challenging yourself, yeah, maybe put the phone away and try a week out in the 90s. You'll find out that you can be more intentional with how you spend your time. And for example, I know sometimes I'll be like, oh, I've got like 15 minutes. Well, I can just go to YouTube and like there will be a video that's just the amount of time I have left. And so I can like essentially occupy all of my attention at all moments. But there's something kind of nice about living in a slightly disconnected where you can be more intentional about what you do, and there's the opportunity for, I guess, boredom and quiet time, and so I've been enjoying it, and I'll probably continue some of it. I think the music is the main thing I want back in my life. The music.
The music has gone out of my life.
All right, well, thank you all for joining us. This was our 25th episode, which means we've been doing this thing about 6 months and slowly but surely getting, I think, more sophisticated, more comfortable, finding our way. Look at Kev. Kev's in his element. I mean, he's found his way. So, find your way, people. Oh, here's all the enemy names, too, at the end. They do have them. So we can
a little roll call.
Okay, a little
yeah.
Robot roll call. All right. That's it then for us. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week. I don't even know what next week's going to be, but it's going to be back in 2023 for us. So,
yeah. Thanks, Scott. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Bye, everybody.
The music is still. All right, here comes the theme song.
Comfy, cozy, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoons.
So cozy.
Time of God, she's fed and snoozed.
St. Cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
St. Cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.